Hello, this is Emix from the MDF, and I'm back with the machine just produced by Makro.com called the Makro Racer. I'm here today to check out and basically see how well it can cope on wet mineralised sand at my local beach. You can see the weather's fantastic. I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. I've only had the machine 2 days. We've done an unboxing to look at those, a closer look at those components yesterday. And like I say, now we're going to be checking to see how well it can cope in this wet mineralised sand using our normal test of a pound coin, approximately 8 to 9 inches, close to the water's edge. Anyway, let's see how we can get on. Right, finally here. Actually, this is the 4th attempt we've had in trying to actually do a test, because every time we've done a test trying to keep the hoe, the test hoe dug as close to the water's edge as we can, we get a freak wave that comes over and fills the hoe up. So we're gonna, this is test 5, and hopefully we can succeed this time. Anyway, all we have to do now, we've dug the test hoe, I'll show you in a moment. What we're gonna do now is just take a look at the main display screen. I'm gonna switch the machine on at the back, and when it comes on, keep the coil away from the ground obviously. You can see the various modes, and we're going to go to the beach mode using the little keypad. And at that point we're going to go to the little ground toggle switch, and what we do now is basically just pump the coil to the sand, wet mineralised sand, approximately about 1 inch to about 8 inches up and down, and while pressing the ground button forward. So let's do that now. And it beat once, but we'll do it again just to make sure. There you go. And that's stabilised. Nothing at all. But what we'll do, we'll go back to the main screen, because I did notice that the gain by default is set on 70. This is a little bit low. We've got relatively clean sand here, and so we can literally increase that, and I'll see how we can get on by increasing it to the max. If you've got black mineralised sand, then obviously you might have to leave it on the default, or maybe lower it, but it depends on what mineralisation you have on your specific beach. Anyway, let's go back to that. So we'll just check that again. That's on 99. We'll go back to the mode, and we're back where we should be. Right, so we're all ready to go. So now, what I'm going to do now is, this is the hole. I'll just check that once, but what I want to do now is to actually show you that going over the actual water itself is, you know, there's no forcing whatsoever. You can see these waves are going to threaten us once again, because it already keeps coming up over. We've used this same hoe a few times now, and there you go, there's nothing in the hole. I'll just get my measuring stick to show you the depth, and there you go. Let's have a look. So we've got the depth, it's approximately 8 to 9 inches, quite a big hole. And it's filling up with water. There's the coin, not my £2,000 coin, that's too expensive. I've got my £2,006 coin today. Push that down and quickly fill up the hole before the waves come crashing in for a 5th time. Right. Someone mentioned when I fill these holes in, they call it the Emmerich Shuffle. I'm not sure who said that, but that actually did give me a bit of a chuckle. But yeah, I suppose it is a bit of a shuffle, but I like to keep that all compacted down. And there you have it. Let's see how we get on. Not 8 to 9 inches on wet mineralised sand. Let's see how we get on. And there you have it. That's very positive, and that is sounding off very well. Very sharp, crisp tone. I'm not sure if you hear that. Can you take the camera maybe a little bit towards the back, Rich, so you can hear the speaker? In fact, I am actually lifting the coil a little bit off the ground. I'm not having to sort of scrape it on the sand at all. So I'm really pleased with that. You can see the waves have just come up. That's about the 5th time already that's happened, but this time we've managed to get away with it without being soaked. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. Well, there you have it. That concludes this small test on the Makro Racer at my local beach. As you can see, on the wet mineralised sand, it works so very, very well. It was so easy to operate. I've only had it a couple of days. You know, you literally put it onto the beach mode, press the ground balance button forward, pump the coil, and it's all ready to go. As regards to gain, obviously it all depends on what sort of mineralisation of beach you've got. If you've got black sand, you might have to keep it on default, or maybe lower it a tad. But here I can put the gain right up. It's pretty much clean sand, but it worked the performance was fantastic. It really did push down to that target I buried, and had a really lovely crisp tone. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please press the like button, that'd be hugely appreciated. Maybe subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. You can follow my journey with the Makro Racer, and the next stage we've got with this, we're going to take it out to my local test bed in the field, and we're going to do a few depth tests with my usual buried targets and see how we get on there. Anyway, best of luck to all, and thank you so much for watching. Everix.